Peace, everybody. It's your boy Let's Talk. We back with another video. Alright, y'all. So I'm still out here getting my steps in, getting my slow, steady cardio in. Told y'all I need to be out here doing the same. And I'm noticing my face getting slimmer too. Because that's like one of the first things I notice when I start gaining weight. Because my face is get all fat and everything. So when I start being able to see like the actual structure of my face, I know it's working. But let's get right into the topic of this video, man. So, is single men over 40, is that a red flag? Let's talk about it, because that seems to be a big topic of discussion, especially on social media. I see a lot of it on TikTok. Especially, I see a lot of females making videos about it, and I look at that like maybe they just doing that because hold on, that's the same helicopter that just flew over me about like 10 minutes ago, because he kind of low, and I looked at the bottom and it's the same exact one. It went that way first and now it's just coming back the opposite, coming back the other way. I wonder what's going on. But I look at them saying single men over 40 red flags is just like a rebuttal, because you see a lot of men saying the same thing about women. Woman over 40, single, no children, not married or anything. That's a red flag of something that's not really good. And I look at it like that's true on the female part. See, what y'all gotta understand is that there's double standards in life. And yeah, I know it may not be good, because depending on who you are, it could be either beneficial or a detriment to you. But the reality is, in life we have double standards. And the simple fact that a man can be over single and 40 doesn't mean that he's a red flag, versus a woman being over 40 and single. It is a red flag, and I'm gonna tell you the difference. Why? Because, kind of like I mentioned before, usually women, and this is how it went throughout history. See, I know y'all like to keep up with modern times and all this stuff, but we're talking about like thousands and tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands, depending on how long mankind been on this earth. We're talking about since the beginning. Usually what happens is the female, she get picked up kind of early, Usually she's still a virgin. That's traditionally how it works. If she's been soiled in any type of way or form, she will not be married at all. And in certain cultures, they still do that to this day, especially over in Africa. Like, you have to be a virgin, because no man want nobody else up in his box. That's his. So why would he want leftovers? So that's usually how it works. And when they get picked up married, they're young. Usually it was in their teens. Now, in modern times, I think that's kind of nasty. I'm gonna be real with you, because I'm a father, and I'm a father of 3 girls. I'd be damn if I have my teenage daughters marrying somebody or whatever. But them getting married, picking up by a man young, like in their early 20s, that's perfectly fine, because that's usually how it will work anyway. But what we have today is, you got a lot of women who like to turn up. They look over the guy who they supposed to marry, because he's a lame, he's boring, he's predictable, broke, like all the things under the sun, and they go for Leroy, Chad, Tyrone, Darren, Darnell, and them, and get used and abused, have all these damn kids out of wedlock, and then want to get married or something like that later on in life. That's usually, men don't want that. And let's just take away the kid aspect, because let's face it, some of them don't have kids. They just like to turn up and everything, do that too. But that's still a red flag because why haven't no one wifed you? Like, that's not how human history works. That's not how man and woman works. Like, men and women, human beings are animals, just like every other animal on this species, on this planet. We're all different species. We're just able to, speak differently and have technology and all this stuff. But it's all the same. And animals pick their wives and keep them. If no one's picking you, that's a problem. That's really a problem. Because even if you don't have, because I know a lot of females who don't have kids, but they're like in their late 30s or in their 40s or some even in their 50s. And they look good, because even some of them I know older, I'll smash, but I won't take them seriously. I won't be committed with them. I won't have a relationship with them. I won't marry them and nothing like stuff like that, because of the type of people they are. Normally they got attitudes. They stuck in their own ways. They so used to, rotations, because they never took anything seriously. They always wanted to have their fun. So, I mean, at least they were smart enough not to get pregnant in the process or keep the baby, because a lot of them be getting pregnant like a mug because they all get cream pod, but they all go to that abortion clinic and get rid of the baby just so they can say that, well, I ain't got no kids. All right, but your ovaries were still touched by several different penile. The feeling ain't gonna be the same no more. It's not even gonna look the same, and you can tell when you go up and chick pull out her pants. This may be too graphic, but you can tell when it's used and abused. Nobody want to look at that, like, ew. So, like, there's a big difference. And the man, on the other hand, usually men don't have themselves together until their late 30s, 40s, or sometimes even 50s and stuff. Men have their whole lives to be able to get themselves together. Men have always, kind of been older and then having a family, because the man has always had to become a man first. A man has always had to assert himself into the world to make some type of impact, either to the world or his community, before he could achieve marriagehood. Because, truth be told, marriage was for like people who did stuff anyway, who did something in life and want to build a family and all that stuff. So it's a whole lot different between men being older and single, like with no kids and all that stuff, versus older women who's single with no kids, unmarried and all that. Like, it's a big difference. And like I said in the beginning, yes, there's a double standards, but we all got double standards. It's double standards for y'all, for us. That's a detriment for us and beneficial to y'all, and vice versa. And this just so happened to be one of the vice versa. So it is what it is. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.